What's happening, everybody? Here we are, another Thursday night on the Grind Show, where it's all about bikes, it's all about builders, it's all about people. It's the industry, the real side of this industry. Tonight's show is going to be pretty cool. I've got some things I want to discuss and tell you about. Probably won't be quite an hour long tonight, but it is going to be a good show tonight. Got some pretty cool stuff. So let's get on into there with our sponsors. First up tonight is our good friends over at Stellar Customs. You know, the home of the carbon fiber windshields. These things are awesome. They also do carb custom t-shirts, Stellar Tees and Stellar Customs. Go check them out at stellarcustoms.com and let them know Kevin with the Grind sent you. Next up, our good friends over at North DFW Trailers. That's Kelly and Jeremy Fullman. And let's not forget Reese, their son. They rent trailers, they sell trailers, they outfit trailers, they customize trailers. They take care of you in the trailer world. Get with them. Also, if you guys could, please keep Kelly and Jeremy and Reese in your prayers. Kelly's father is not doing well. I have been in her shoes. I know how she feels, and let's please keep that family in your prayers tonight. Thank you. Next up, our good buddy, Mr. Earl Hopkins at Hopkins Design. That's web, print, branding, videoing, video hosting, web hosting, artwork, original artworks. The guy's amazing. He does drone footage, all kinds of cool stuff. If you need something for the internet, whether it's a website or a logo or anything in between, get with Earl at hopkins-design.com and be sure to tell him Kevin with the Grind sent you. Next up, our good friends over at Hell Speed Shop, www.hellspeedshop.com. If you want the coolest flannels in the industry, you got to get Hell Speed Shop. The flannels they have are amazing. Their t-shirts are badass. Their hats are awesome. Everything about them is awesome. You got to get with them. hellspeedshop.com and let them know Kevin with the Grind send you when you're ordering. Next up, our good friends over at Throttle Monkey Custom Cycles. That is throttlemonkeycustomcycles.com. They do fat tire kits, plug and play audio. They are bike audio experts. They do full custom builds, front and rear air ride systems, apparel, helmets, riding gear, blah. Anything you need from mile to wild, go check them out at throttlemonkeycustomcycles.com. Next up is our good friends over at J&D Custom Polishing and Plating. You know, this is Mr. Gary Dubois, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy that does the chrome for every major builder out there. Show quality, amazing work, man. Just his references, man. Just go check out his references. Pick a industry leader, and they are going to be using Gary Dubois for their custom polishing and plating. Get with them. Let them know Kevin with the Grind sent you. They're at J&D Custom Polishing and Plating on Facebook, or you can get a hold of them at the number on the screen. Next up, Legacy Bike Works right here in Manville, Texas. Legacy Bike Works. Stereos, customs, builds, mile to wild, fabrication, do it all. You want some bang in your bike? All you got to do is reach out to Legacy Bike Works on Facebook and let them know Kevin with the Grind sent you. Next up, our friends over at Indiana and Northern Illinois Thunder Roads Magazine. That's Marsha Fitzpatrick, Selena Vargas. You got to go check them out. Indiana and Northern Illinois Thunder Roads Magazine on Facebook. And when you do, go get you a subscription and let them know Kevin with the Grind sent you. Next up, American Drag Seats. AmericanDragSeats.com. American Drag Seats / Attitude Inc. on Facebook. Custom motorcycle seats, custom upholstery, airbags, leather tooling, anything and everything you could possibly want from the pan up. We make the pans. If you can get the bike to us, we can recover your stock seats. We can build, recover the stock seats, reshape the stock seat. We can build you something. We've even got Harley Davidson factory replacement, badass custom seats for all of your Harley models. Get with us, AmericanDragSeats.com. Next up, our good friends over at Street Bagger Magazine. You know who these guys are. The little brother to Urban Rides Magazine, Street Bagger Magazine. Go check them out at urbanridesmagazine.com or streetbaggermagazine.com. Check them out on Facebook. Get a hold of Mr. Daniel Roby. Doesn't matter. You got to go get you either a digital subscription or you can get you a print subscription. Either way, it's badass. And when you do, you be sure to let them know Kevin with the Grind sent you. Next up, Urban Rides Magazine. These guys have been supporting us from almost day one. They were established in 2019, got the magazines back and going in the industry, cars, bikes, trucks, it doesn't matter. Urban Rides Magazine on Facebook, urbanridesmagazine.com on the interwebs. Like I said before, it gets you a subscription. You can either do the digital or you can do hard copy prints and let them mail it to you. But whatever you do, when you reach out to them, let them know Kevin with the Grind sent you. So what is happening, everybody, all of my friends out here? If you are a fan of YouTube, please go over to the YouTube channel. It is The Grind Biker Build Off on YouTube. We uploaded the full-length 2021 National Biker Build Off 2.5, almost 3 weeks ago. And man, we are almost at 30,000 views with an average watch time of over 45 minutes, which means these guys are watching it and they're watching it pretty much to completion. I feel very blessed that so many people are interested in it. So many people are sharing it. Our followers are going up exponentially every day. So the YouTube channel is definitely kicking ass and taking names. Yo, 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 let me do my introductions for tonight. What's up, Uncle Bruno's in the house, Mr. Rich Cozy. What's up, Pat Price? What's up, Scott Hoover? My good friend, Seven Shadows Market. Man, if you guys like Dungeons and Dragons, you like incense, you like popos or whatever they're called, you got to go check out Seven Shadows Market right here on Facebook. Good friend of mine. They got all kinds of cool stuff there, man. Just go check them out. And if you do decide to order something from those guys, let them know that Kevin with the Grind sent you. That's a free advertisement for my buddy. But I'll tell you what, it's a cool little market. The dude's got so many cool things, from wrestling to Ring of the Lords or Lord of the Rings to Harry Potter to all the rock bands, posters. He's got everything there. Go check him out at Seven Shadows Market right here on Facebook and let him know Kevin with the Grind sent you. Like I said, help a brother out. What's up, Mr. Peter Orlando? How you doing? What's up, Mr. Rico Red Dog Rodriguez? What's up, Mr. Timothy Skates? What's up, Mr. Logan Black, Mr. Brett Zuban? Smooth, I called you back, brother. Anime. Oh, yeah, Seven Shadows Market is also anime. All kinds of cool, so cool stuff. Oh, you like my hat? My hat, I like this hat too. Haven't worn it in a long time, man. I need to get it back in rotation, but I don't want to wear it out though, because I wear my hats out because I sweat like well, I'm not going to tell you, but I sweat pretty bad. So I don't want to ruin this hat, man. It's good, nice hat. So, man, there is some cool stuff going on. And for all of you guys that watch, y'all know that I do work with Paul Tuttle Jr. I'm currently in the middle of doing a really killer seat for him right now. You need to go over to Paul Jr. Designs on YouTube. Man, just search him out. You can find him. Paul Jr. is taking to the interwebs. What's up, Mr. Oscar Ruiz? What's going on? But he's doing something really cool. And I don't care if you're in the bike industry and you don't know who Paul Jr. is, you're an idiot. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say right there. American Chopper. American Chopper is by far one of the leading reasons custom motorcycles are so mainstream right now. And I don't care if you don't like them. I don't care if you do like them. What I do care to say is you have to give the credit where the credit is due, and you have to give Senior and Junior all the credit for putting this stuff mainstream. With that being said, Junior's working on some cool stuff. I may get in trouble. I may not get in trouble. I don't know. But I spent a long time last night on the phone with him discussing stuff. And we tell you guys what, man, he really is a nice guy. He's a very, very knowledgeable person. You got to give the guy credit. He has built some of the most memorable bikes in history over the years, from, the 911 tribute bike to the spiderweb bike to the jet bike, all these bikes that'll go down in history. They're badass. Go check him out. All I'm telling you is go to his YouTube channel, Paul Jr. Designs, subscribe to his channel, check it out, because there's really cool stuff coming down the pipeline. I'm just telling you guys. Next up, I know all of you guys have seen that Jesse James, Paul Sr., and Billy Lane have started their own television network, Outlaw TV, if I'm not mistaken. We're hoping and praying. I've reached out to them. I've sent them emails, done what I can do. What's up, Nancy Weems? What's up, my brother Kevin? I have reached out to them to see if they would be interested in picking up the biker build off. No word yet, but we're trying. Next thing is, if you guys are following this, which I know a lot of you guys follow the show, Uncle Bruno is trying to get a dream build with Paul Sr., and you can get the link. Uncle Bruno will post it up right here where you can go vote for Uncle Bruno. I think currently he is in second place. What's up, Mr. Dr. Bob Bentley? And go vote for him. I mean, if anybody else deserves to build a bike and do that and have that happen for him, it's Uncle Bruno. You know, he is the driving force behind the grind, behind the scenes. He's always up there supporting all you guys, everybody. He comments, he shares everybody's stuff. So go give him some support. Go show him some love, and go vote for him. It's a free vote every day. Plus, you can purchase votes if you want to, also to help him out. But anyway, Uncle Bruno, throw the link up in the comments, and let's go forward with it. Let's see if we can't get that and make that happen for you. Next thing, over the last couple of years, man, we've gotten knee deep into the bike building. There's so much I do on a daily basis that you may or may not know. I am a metal fabricator. I'm what they call a small metals fabricator, which is usually 1/8-inch thick aluminum, carbon steel, stainless steel, copper, things like that. It's 1/8 of an inch and smaller. That's what I work with every day at my day job. But I've gotten into metalworking and building tanks and doing fenders. And there's a bunch of stuff I haven't built yet because I don't have a bike to build it for, or I don't have the layout that I want to do. And one of the main ones I'm wanting to do right now is I'm wanting to do a stock Road Glide gas tank. So if somebody out there has a stock 14 and up Road Glide gas tank that they would like to donate it to me, because I'm also broke. This show is expensive. I will give you all the credit in the world. I will pimp your name. I'll do whatever I can. But I want to take and do some short little clip videos showing how I'm going to design the tank. Then I'm going to show you how I lay it out. Then I'm going to show you how I do the metal work. Then I'm going to show you how to weld everything together. And then at the end of it, it's just going to be a sick ass little gas tank. But I want to do some reels on YouTube with it to show people, man, if you have the desire, you can do this stuff. This is awesome. Hey, Nancy Weems, thanks for watching on YouTube. I appreciate that. 14 and up, Mr. Bob Bentley, send me a pic. I think I have one you can have. Kevin, to be honest with you, if it's a 14 and up, I want it. If it's a 13 and down, I still want it, but it's going to be for an older bike, and I'm looking for something a little bit newer. So whichever. Hi, Marsha, how you doing? Either way, I'm looking to get a Road Glide, Street Glide tank so that I can go on and beat it up and put my spin on it. But I want to do some reels on YouTube to get more viewers, more followers, more subscribers, which we're up to almost 400 subscribers in the last 3 weeks. And for that, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to everybody that's supporting the show. I want to say thank you to all the people that have moved over to the YouTube channel, because as we sit right here, right now, you can watch this video live right now on the Grind Biker Build Off on Facebook, the Grind Biker Build Off on YouTube, and American Drag Seats Facebook pages. I'm streaming live to all three of them right now. If you're on the YouTube channel, leave comments, comment, man. Just, even if you're just leaving, hey, the show's stupid, or hey, the show's kick ass, doesn't matter. Or like we do here, leave a comment where you're watching from. That's the best thing you can do. That actually helps with my analytics. The analytics play parts because in the future, once you get above 1,000 subscribers and stuff, it can start to monetize. What happens when it monetizes? Well, you guys know I have a day job. You guys know I own American Drag Seats, and you guys know I manage Legacy Bike Works. I've got the money to pay my bills. What I'd like to do is take and monetize the YouTube channel and start giving back in the biker build-offs. That would be the coolest thing, is to be able to get enough subscribers, build up enough money, and actually start hosting these biker build off with some of you badasses and have winners that get cash. That's what I'm looking at. We are on both Facebook and YouTube at one time. Hell yeah, I appreciate you guys. Anyway, it's Easter week, Easter weekend. Tomorrow is Good Friday. We all know what that day means, and we know what Sunday means. If you're a Christian like I am, and I am a struggling one, and I will never deny that, but I will say this: I observe the death of Christ, and I observe the resurrection of Christ. It is a real thing. It did happen, and that's how I feel. If you don't feel that way, I'm only here to be an example. I'm not here to be a judger. So what's up, RJS Bagger Audio? But I'm telling you guys some of these things that I've got going on is more of an update, because you guys saw last week, not last week, but the week before, we did the interview with Jeremy Valentine from Joker Cycle Works. And yes, we're still working through some of the hiccups of editing the videos and getting the videos back onto YouTube so that you guys can actually see the edited videos, shorter time frame, but more meat and potatoes, more good stuff. Here's another thing I'll tell you guys: if you guys want different types of interviews, I'll use Paul Jr. as an example. Man, beat up his Facebook page, beat up his Instagram page, put it in there, keep beating him up and telling him flat out he needs to do an interview on the grind. Like I said, I talked to him last night. It is something he is entertaining, which I think would be awesome. I would start the show a little bit earlier because he's in New York. You guys know that. And not that it matters, but would give us more time to do an interview, really good interview with him. But anyway, we're looking for Billy Lane, Jesse James, all the big name guys to do these interviews with. We're also looking for more painters. We're looking for more fabricators. Hell, there's a couple of guys out there. Josh Allen from American Metal. I can't wait to get that guy on the show. He's already committed. He's already said he will definitely do it. But you guys have seen that. You guys have seen that he is building a bike right now, and Jesus Christ, oh my God, it hurts my head thinking, just watching him work, because he puts up reels and he puts up videos, and man, I'll tell you what, the bike he's building, the metalwork in this thing is amazing, but the flow and the function and the overall of the bike is just badass. I am a fan. I'm gonna get all googly eyed when I start talking to the guy on the interview, but I want to get more interviews this year instead of just me sitting here rambling on and rambling on and rambling on, even though I can ramble on, and it's all good. Where is Brian Barber tonight? Why is he not watching the show? Where is he? I don't see him in the comments. Is he hiding? What is he doing? The next thing, if you own a business and you would like to have your product, whatever it is you make, we are going to start doing product reviews, and they're going to be short reels on YouTube that we can share to Facebook, we can share them to Instagram, we can share them everywhere. The reason we're doing them on YouTube is because YouTube can be monetized. That is very funny you said that, Scott Hoover. I'm reading the comments. I'm paying attention, but I'm trying to stay focused tonight. Betty's not painting. But if you have a product and you would like for us to do a review on your product, all you have to do is message me. I'll give you the PO box and the address to mail it to. Give us all the information on it and everything about it, and we will do a product review on YouTube in a reel, which means it stays there. It doesn't go away. So you're going to get your, if your product costs you $500, where are you going to get never-ending advertisement? That's what it boils down to. It's never-ending advertisement. You send the part, we do the reel on it, boom, bam, boom. There's no telling how much business you could get from it. Haven't even thought about the numbers for that yet. But we are looking for products to do that with. We've already signed up 3 separate companies to do this with. I'm not going to tell you who they are just yet until I get the products in my hand. But once we do, we're going to put the videos together. We're going to do the reviews. It's going to be badass. It's going to be really cool. Did you guys see what Mr. Scott Capalbo did from Silent Cycles. Did everybody see the post he made today? It is a big deal. So he ended up purchasing all of the bagger parts from Sean at TOL, and now anything from TOL you want to get that is not bagger performance related. Let me repeat that. Anything you want to get, any of the product line that you want to get that is not TOL performance bagger related, you're going to be getting that stuff from Silent Cycles, Mr. Scott Capalbo. I want to give a big pat on the back and a big congratulations to him. That's a big undertaking, and I'm sure it was a very costly one, because let's face it, that product moves. That product's been moving for a long time, and that's some of the best products in the industry. So to pick up that and add it to his arsenal was amazing. So congratulations, Mr. Scott Capalbo. That's pretty badass to do that. Next thing is, have you guys been following Eric Contreras down here in good old Houston, Texas? I'll tell you what, I would give him such a hard time about some of his metalwork and some of his designs and some of his stuff. And I will be honest, some of it was out of jealousy, but some of it was out of, come on, Eric, do better. Well, if you've been watching Mr. Eric Contreras over the last 12 months, you have seen that man step his game up exponentially. I mean, he has stepped his game up. He took it from a 5 to a 50. He's doing things with these bikes that's just badass. Not only is he a builder, he's a painter, he's a welder, he's a fabricator, but he also has a full line of bike parts. He started doing these trikes. The last 3 trikes he's done are pretty badass. I'd love to see more of you bike builders out there doing trikes and things of that nature, because I feel like it's a natural progression from the baggers, the big beat baggers, the audio, all that stuff. You transition over into the trikes. Now you're picking up a bigger audience because there's more real estate. There's more real estate to work with. Can you imagine what you could do with a full-blown trike audio wise? I drove through Houston. Y'all need to get your interstate finished up. Sweetheart, they've been working on that interstate since the 20s. I don't think it's ever going to get cleaned up. Which one did you drive through? I-45, I-10, or 59? Which one did you go through? What's up, Mr. Alex Toth? It's good to see you, my brother. Sorry, counting money. It's just one of those things I have to do occasionally. And that's not bragging. That's actually for a customer seat. Anyway, Nancy Williams got 26 lanes and still gets jammed up. I'll tell you what, I-10 in Katy, Texas is the largest freeway in America. It is what they call a super highway, because I want to say it's 6 or 7 lanes wide on each side. And it's still, you're right, 110%. Took me through downtown to line 10, to I-10, I think, or 20. You're right, it was I-10. If you were on I-10, yeah, I feel you. That sucks. Cool. So, hey, that's another thing I want to tell you. I see everybody's name on here tonight. If you don't push that share button for this video, I'm going to be mad at you. I'm just telling you, there's people on here, and I see y'all's name. I know who actually shares the videos. I know who supports the grind. I know. Another thing. So Jeremy Valentine reached out to me earlier today and let me know that the person that stole his identity on Facebook actually shut the page down either yesterday or the day before. So the grind must work, man, because it got the attention and shut that dude down when he needed to be shut down. There's no reason to take and try to get someone's identity and sell parts, screw people over and stuff like that. There's no reason for all that stuff. It's monstrous. When I had to visit the hospital in Houston from spring, it was always a mess. Yes, it is. Dre, your birthday is coming up. Happy birthday. I saw that. Thank you, Kevin Baird. Thank you, Willem Cole. Um, Thank you, Jeremy Valentine, because I know Jeremy shares this stuff all the time. But anyway, back to something else I'm thinking about doing. So you guys know I am a huge metal freak. I mean, I can't tell you how many channels I'm subscribed to on YouTube. I love seeing the process when people work with metal, when people make their tools, when people do their stuff. So I'm constantly looking at things and doing things. So here's what I'm thinking about doing. What's up, Doug? It's good to see you, brother. Appreciate you watching. Hell, this might be something for you. I'm thinking about doing a competition online because it works out better. And I'm going to make it a relatively easy competition. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask all the viewers, everybody that views, to donate 10 or 20 bucks. Okay, and I'll put a link to the PayPal or shit. We can do Zelle, Cash App, Vimeo, whatever. But I'm going to take every nickel that comes in and I'm going to put a challenge out there to anybody that wants to participate to build a custom gas tank. You can either start with a gas tank that's already built, but you have to cut it up into 4 pieces. The reason I say you have to cut it up into 4 pieces is because I don't want you cutting a center line down the gas tank and then welding it back together and saying it's a custom gas tank. What I want to see is short little videos of you modifying a gas tank, building a gas tank, doing whatever, and then leaving it in raw metal. We'll post the videos. Okay, we'll put them together in a little video montage. I'm not doing a documentary, not like that. What's up, Jamie? It's good to see you watching. Another interview I'd like to get done soon is Miss Jamie Lee from Scooter Shooters. That would be a great interview, I think. But anyway, so I want to do is do some video, and you video your processing, how you built your custom gas tank, and then we'll have them voted on online. And the gas tank with the most votes wins the money. And I don't know how much money it is, but I know there's going to be money there because I know these followers and supporters enjoy seeing that content. It's the content and getting people's names out there. And yes, I would love to do one, but I will disqualify myself so you can't even vote on it. But I'll show you the process. I'll show you how I'm doing it, the whole 9 yards, because I enjoy doing it too. And I don't want to compete against anybody because it's my show, it's my idea, it's my stuff. But I would be willing to post the videos along with everybody else's so everybody else can see. There is a little bit of an art to it. There is, you have to weld, you have to be able to, work metal to a degree. Custom gas tank, the more innovative, the better. Chris Carlstrom, the gas tanks are right on. Write Eric from Powerhouse a check. Well, Angel, that's funny you say that. He'd have to compete to get that check. But hey, it's awesome that you've got his back that way. There's a lot of good guys out there. We just don't get to see them every day. But I will tell you this, Angel, it would be awesome if Eric got in on it too. But I already know that fool is so busy, he probably ain't got time to scratch his own ass. God bless him, because Eric is one of those people that epitomizes the American dream. The dude started from scratch, built up an empire, and he's so good at what he does, and he's becoming more humble, and he's fine-tuning that craft. He's always learning and always pushing the boundaries of what he's doing, and he is by far, I'll say, I will go out on a limb right now and say he is by far one of the best bike builders in the industry that I'm privy to at this point in the bagger world. Josh Allison is another. He's an amazing bike builder, choppers, bobbers, things of that nature. Dude is freaking amazing. But, what is it about bike building? What makes you a badass? What makes your what makes you sought after. I'm starting to figure out that a lot of the big name guys build build what they want. They don't build off of recommendation, if that makes sense. So someone comes to you and says, "Hey man, I want a badass bike. I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that." Well, you're building what they are designing. The really unique bikes that sit back, that stand out to you are the bikes that people built because they wanted to build something. They didn't build it for a customer. They didn't build it for the money. They built it for the passion. They built it for the therapy, for the connection. And it's so badass. Uh, Best imaginary boy. Who's your imaginary boyfriend? Oh, Scott Hoover, Jamie Lee, bestest imaginary girlfriend ever. Are the those ideas? Yeah. So, you know, I I've been telling people for the last 2 years I want to build a Road King. Now, there's a specific reason I want to build a Road King, and it's personal to me. But I've also told everybody there will come a time I'll get a customer that wants me to build a Road King and will let me build that bike for them. For the therapy, I about needed therapy after my last bike. Well, it's either going to cause you to need therapy or it's going to give you therapy. Badass this, badass that, badass this, what I want. Yes. Um, but my whole point was is that I'd like to put something like that together so that we can draw out the metal guys, the craftsmen. And I'm not putting down any of the bagger guys. I'm not putting down, fiberglass, Bondo, those things. I will not put that down because that's driving this industry at this point in time. But what I will say is that I would like to do that. And just like, a couple years ago, we did the skateboard competition. And as usual, it got crappy because of one painter that just thought he was better than anybody in the world. And I'm not looking to do that, man. If you're going to come on here and harsh on somebody else because of what they're doing, to just keep rolling. I don't need your shit. I don't want your shit. I don't want you to even be a part of this. What I'm looking to do is build this industry back up to where builders are actually friends. They're confidants. They work together. Um, you know, just like Curly right now. Curly is coming out with some killer freaking parts. Everybody and their little sister is jumping on board to support him, becoming dealers for him. And that's awesome because Curly is getting into that market, and that market is awesome. Some builders might want to harsh on him because he's got the creativity and has spent the money on the machining to be able to do those parts. I won't do that. What I'll do is I'll do everything in my power to support that. Um, I don't think harshing on somebody because they come up with an idea that you should call them a sellout or say that this that. Man, let everybody do their thing. Everybody can support each other. um if this guy makes a gas cap, buy his gas cap. If this guy makes a cool kickstand, buy his kickstand. If this guy you know does a cool gas tank modification, get his gas tank. If you can't do it yourself, don't be afraid to purchase it from the person that can and support them like that. you know uh Smooth Dan Juban beats me up every week about the rattle can mafia. And if you don't know what I mean when I talk to you about the rattle can mafia, let me explain the situation to you real quick so you'll understand why I think the rattle can mafia it's a real thing, but it's kind of a side joke. So back about 4 years ago, my bagger had an issue. Actually, I take that back. It was 8 years ago. Man, and I paid one painter to fix it. He screwed me over. I paid another painter to fix it. He screwed me over. But it was the last painter that I paid to fix this bike. He screwed me over the worst. And I won't even say the guy's name. I don't want him to have any recognition, period, point blank, the end whatsoever. But I will tell you this. Every time I go to Galveston Rally and I see him set his booth up, I fuck him as hard as I can. I want him to know I'm still here. I'm still relevant, and you still have something coming one day. And it may not be me giving it to you, but karma is a real thing. So whatever. But anyway, because this guy screwed me over so bad for so much money and ruined a good relationship I had with somebody else, I ended up bringing it home and I repaired it literally with a rattle can. I repaired it to the point it looked good. I repaired everything, painted it with a rattle can, and that's why I've always called myself the the king of the rattle can mafia. I'm that guy because when you need to get it done and you've already exhausted money, you've exhausted three different painters, and you just keep getting bent. Uh, you have to learn to fix things yourself. No, I do not want to become a painter. I'm never going to want to become a painter. You got to have a different mindset than I have to become a painter. I don't have that creativity. And I really don't want to pursue that because, man, let's face it, I'm busy enough with everything I've got going on between American Drag Seats, Legacy Bike Works, the grind, and then my full-time day job. So I'm just going to stop right there. I don't want to start painting anything. I've got good friends and good people in this industry now that will take care of me when I need what I need when it comes to paint. Um, Rattle King Mafia. Jamie Lee, I remember an amazing person used to say that. What he say, what he say, what he say, what he say, what he say. I want to see what Jamie said. What did Jamie say? Exactly. There's enough room at the table for everyone. Amen. Amen. That's right. There is enough for everybody out there. Um, but anyway, so I would ultimately like to do this gas tank build and raise the money and get everybody involved, pitch in some money. Hell, I'll pitch in a little bit of cash. We can see if we can't get it up as high as we can get it. If you want to participate in the gas tank build off, then let's do it. But let me make it real clear. This this isn't some kind of huge master plan, blah 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 blah. It's basically me wanting you guys to put little videos together so I can post them either on the YouTube channel or I can post them on the Facebook pages, whatever, so that we're able to show people, hey, look, this guy over here in Iowa, man, he is a great metal craftsman. He can build you a gas tank. Or hey, this guy over here in Houston, Texas is a great, metal fabricator. He can build you a gas tank. There's so much talent in this country. It's just amazing. And the sheer competitiveness, I get being competitive. But dude, if you think I'm going to try to get work in North Carolina, I'm not. I would rather send people from North Carolina to the people in North Carolina. The bad thing is I don't know where everybody is actually from, which is my own fault. I don't do enough research, but I'm busy all the damn time. Uh, but I like to send people. I like to help people. I mean, if you guys hear of somebody in, Houston or the southern end, tell them I can do some work for you. When will your gas tank be finished, Kevin? Um, so see, that's one of the buttholes I was telling you about right there. Is Brian Barber. He just gives me so much shit about a gas tank. But in his defense, Brian built a badass gas tank. So I can't, all I could do is say, yes, sir. Okay. Soon. That's all I could say because he proved it. He proved he could build a badass gas tank out of metal. Uh, but anyway, I would like to do this. So if you're out there and you would like to participate in it, I know my friend Porky, he's going to participate in it. He said he's down to do it. Yes, I'm going to reach out to Eric. Maybe Eric will, maybe Eric won't. Like I said, I'm going to build the tank, but I'm not going to compete. I'm just going to be a part of the process, and that's it. Brian Barber, Kevin called you a butthole. Oh, he heard me, Jamie. He heard me call a butthole. And if he didn't, I'm going to say it louder. He's a butthole. I'll probably going to text it to him also. But if you would like to be in it or somebody that does good metal work, push them towards me. It's just going to be an opportunity to spotlight the fact that you can and you want to participate in it. It's at the end of the day, it is just free advertisement for you. That's what it is. But let me make no qualms about this. If you participate in these videos, we put the videos on Facebook or YouTube, Facebook, whatever. They generate views, they generate people, they generate money. They don't do it now because I don't have enough followers. But if you're going to get, if you're going to advertise and you're going to spend money on advertisement, you want to get a return on your money, don't you? Of course you do. Well, what better way to get a return on your investment than to participate in something that's going to get views, something that's going to get attention? Well, something like this gas tank build off is going to be cool. Plus, there's no real big, massive time frame for it. You know, I would think that we'd have to have them ready before Sturgis, just so we'll have all the videos, put the videos out there, and we can pick a winner before you go to Sturgis. I will not be in Sturgis this year. I'm not saying take them there and judge them there. I'm saying we're doing everything online. We're going to put them online and then have people judge them. So with that being said, I would just want to do it by Sturgis. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, and I don't have enough of an interest in it, I'm cool with that. It's all good. But I know that somebody in this world has a 14 and up or 13 and down road glide gas tank. Somebody's got one. I know it. I keep looking around everywhere I can, and I can't find one. What does the winner get? I can't. So the winner would get all the money, Brian. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a post, and then I'm going to have people donate money. And it's going to be either via PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, something like that, Venmo. And I'll just take all the money. Whatever the amount of money is by a certain date, well, that's just what you're going to win. So it could be $100 or it can be $2,000 or $3,000. I don't know. It depends on how giving people are to want to see this. But I'm going to make a link. I want to make a little flyer for it, and I'll post it up on Facebook with a link. I'll make sure there's a link to the YouTube channel. I'll make sure there's a link to the Grind Facebook page. And that way, you know, you just take 1 or 2 minute videos, little tiny short videos, something that me and Devin can stitch together, put them together, and, you know, put out a 10 or 15 minute video occasionally of the progress of everybody working on them would be really cool. Or we can put them out there individually, you know, one person at a time, just put them on there and just let them grow. Let the YouTube channel do what the YouTube channel does. Let the Facebook channel do what the Facebook channel or page does. But it's being a part of something that ultimately you're going to end up getting recognized for. Never going to say you're going to be a, you know, celebrity bike builder off of this show, but it's a cool show to be associated with. What did he said? Case of Bud Light. Oh my God, he did not just say a case of Bud Light. If you drank Bud, Anheuser-Busch Bud products, I don't think we can be friends no more. I can't in a million years understand why they would do that. I guarantee you they just killed, I'd say 70% of their business. And that's going to be huge. Their financial, you know, they do everything off of profits, quarterly profits. And I guarantee you their second quarter profits are going to be bad, very bad. And a bottle of, you know what? Oh, good Lord. That's so funny. But anyway, so let me recap the show real quick for you guys because because I don't have anything else to talk about. So the first thing up, please go over to Paul Jr. Designs on YouTube. Subscribe to his channel. He's doing some really cool stuff that's about to start coming out. Yes, I have a very small piece in that, so it's going to be good for me too. But he's doing some cool stuff. So go over to the YouTube channel and check it out. Second thing, go over to Paul Jr. Designs on Instagram and just start commenting the shit out of everything you can. Hashtag the Grind Biker Build Off. Hashtag it. Hashtag the Grind Biker Build Off on every post he's got. Let's see if we can't get him on the show and get a good interview going with him. Second thing is, we're going to try to do the gas tank challenge. and if get as many people as we can to donate money. I don't care if it's $1, I don't care if it's $100, I don't care what it is. Whatever the monetary unit is by a certain date, at that date, I'll close it off, can't do it again, can't add to it, and that will be the amount of money you win. If you want to participate in this, and you want to do this, man, just reach out to me, send me a message, and let me know if you want to participate in it. I'll tell you exactly what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. Mick Mars is suing Motley Crue, bro. We must discuss sometime. Yes, I'm so privy to that right now. Earl has sent me a couple of links. Yes, Mick Mars is suing Motley Crue, but hell, it's Motley Crue. What can we say? It's Motley Crue. They've always been a train wreck, but a train wreck we love nonetheless. But anyway, so if you guys are interested in either donating some money, please get with me and I'll tell you where to donate it at. It's either Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, or PayPal. I don't care where, because just all you got to do is send the money to friends and family, however that works on any of those. I will take that money, and if you put in the memo gas tank, that's all you got to write is gas tank. I'll take that money, put it in a pot, and by a certain date, I'll take all the money that was donated. And yes, I'm going to donate, and I'll tell you right now, I'm going to donate $100 to it myself personally. And I am going to build a gas tank personally. I will not compete though, but I just want to build a gas tank for the video side of it myself. But I will not be competing in it to win the money. But anyway. I would say they need to hold more than half a gallon, because otherwise you're going to go get a go-kart square tank and cut it. Never mind, Brian. Shut up. You're killing me. I think you should have to build a gas tank like you just built, Brian. Then I would be very, very nervous. I'd be like, oh shit, Brian's building a killer again. Son of a bitch. Have you guys seen that gas tank that Brian Barber built on that 30-inch road glide that he just finished up? Holy moly shit cannoli. That gas tank is one of the coolest gas tanks I've ever seen. And yes, I got to give Brian the credit, because the dude came out of the box and did some shit. I scratched my head trying to figure out how he did it. I got popped so fast for my comment. It rhymed with Franny build or Bluid. Yeah, I saw that, Scott. It was freaking hilarious. Have to cut it in 4 and put it back together. Yeah, so that's the other one of the stipulations, is if you're going to use a stock gas tank off of anything, you have to cut it into 4 pieces and start over. And you got to show me cutting it into 4 pieces so I can see you cut it into 4 pieces. Anyway, Bruno, please, when you get a minute, I am going into the top 10. Please vote if you can. You can vote free once a day on Facebook. Thanks in advance. Amen. If you guys don't go vote for Uncle Bruno, you're sorry. That's just horrible. Uncle Bruno deserves your vote. Y'all need to get over there and vote for Uncle Bruno. Uncle Bruno has done so much for all of us over the last 4 years, man. We need to vote for him. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up tonight. I've gone over everything twice. Like I said before, share the videos, go to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like I said, we're almost up to 400 people. The documentary has got over 30,000 views, and they're not 30,000 clicks. They had to watch it for 30 to 45 minutes to get it up to that point. And I can read the analytics, and I can show you the analytics if it's necessary. But holy shit, 30,000 views tomorrow will be 3 weeks. At 2:00 tomorrow will be exactly 3 weeks that we uploaded it. Thank you, Mr. Earl Hopkins, for doing that. It's working. It's slowly working. And the whole thing is organic. There's no advertisers. There's no funding. There's none of that. It's all done because everybody watches the show and they watch it religiously. And I appreciate you all for doing that. Again, happy Easter to you all. I need to ask a couple of requests from you guys real quick. A, can you guys keep Tim Nagy's wife in your prayers? 2, can you guys keep Kelly Fullman and her family in your prayers? She's going through something with her father. Last but not least, this one is going to This one is really close to me. It's one of Cade's best friends is fighting cancer right now, and he's only 10 years old. And I keep posting things up, and I keep posting things up, uh, the updates. And if you read the last one I shared yesterday, um, it's pretty bad. I don't think any child should have to go through this, but I would beg you people, everybody out there, please, please, please pray for William DeBerry. Um, he's a good kid, and he does not deserve nothing what he's going through right now. And just to show you guys who William is the little boy in the orange shirt, and that's one of Cade's best friends. And if you guys could, now that you've seen his face, will you please pray that God cure him? Um, he's fighting cancer, and he is fighting it hardcore. And there's so much more to it than just the cancer. So anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Happy Easter to everybody. And you guys go have a great night. We'll see you next